Hey, Tom Ferry, your coach. Happy Wednesday. Sorry this video is getting out to you a little bit late. Just spent the last 2 hours on a conference call with just under 1,000 people, kickstarting the new year, talking about ideas and strategies that we know from proven experience dealing with our clients, what people need to do today to make sure that 2010 is the most productive year possible for them. So I want to share with you the three really fast, and I can't go to it in depth, obviously just very quickly, the three most important things I share with them on the call. And then what I would advise you to do is go to my website in the next week or so and download the entire 2-hour conference call free to you just on my website, yourcoach.com. So what I said to the group was, it's the power of right focus. You've heard me say that before, but what I said to them specifically was, there's three things we need to focus on right now. Three things throughout the year that will move the needle and ultimately make you the money that you want. It's so funny as I say money because somebody gave me this. I thought that was kind of cute. Geico Money watching me. So he watches me while I do my videos. So the three things you got to do. Number one, you got to get your mindset away from dollar volume and your average commission, and you've got to focus on transactions, specifically the number of people you can help in the calendar year 2010. Don't get caught up in the drama. Don't get caught up in the emotion of prices continuing to fall, or your average commission today versus your average commission 4 years ago. That's the addiction to the past. I need you focused on how many people I can help every single day, every single week, every single month, and make that your focus. The second thing is your lead generation. We've talked about this how many times. Yesterday, sitting in one of my consulting sessions with a client that in 2008 sold 18 homes and in 2009 did 52 transactions. That's an enormous jump. We went through and we looked at every source of every transaction, where the business came from, and guess what? He had 7 different lead generation sources. About 60% of the business came from 2, and the balance was the rest. And by the way, the balance that was the rest were all the new lead sources that we added into his business in 2009. Interesting distinction. In 2008, he did 18 transactions, and a great majority of them were from those 2 that he gets the most business from, his past clients and Sphere and his geographic farm. We added all these new sources, and that's where all the growth was. So my question for you is, as you think about 2010, do you have the right mix of lead generation for your business? Do you have the right number of lead generation sources? Are you casting a wide enough net to bring in the opportunities and the people that ultimately you want to serve? And then the last thing I said to him was, focus number 3 is now more than ever, it's time to improve your ability to connect with people, to ultimately get people to move off the fence and say yes. 2009 was a year of very tough negotiations for a lot of people. Buyers, sellers, agents, everybody involved in the real estate transaction experienced emotion. What that tells us is this: the more time you spend improving your ability to connect with people deeply, to stay focused and client-centric, to not be focused on your commission dollar or the money you are going to make in this transaction, but instead, how do I help this customer ultimately achieve their goals, knowing that by doing that, the windfalls will come to you automatically. What would you do this week, this month, this year to improve yourself as a salesperson, to improve your ability to negotiate successful transactions? Those 3 things, my friend, those are the major focuses. We talked about a lot of stuff on the call. Conference, we talked about webinars, we talked about websites, we talked about social media, we talked about drilling deeper into each one of your lead generation sources. There was a lot covered. The call is free to you. If you were on it, my voice is gone after doing it for 2 hours. So it's there and it's free. It'll be on my website next week. Check it out. And just remember, right now, those 3 things, look at those. Are there distractions and things that are stopping you from doing those 3? If there are, you need to eliminate them. This year is going to be very similar to 2009, so it's going to come down to your ability to focus. Do that and you win. Always remember, your strategy matters and your passion rules. Thanks for watching.